Hello, I'm Pastor Chuck DeVetter, and I want to talk to you today about the difference between discipline and self-control. In the world, we're taught to discipline ourselves. One of the things that happens when we discipline ourselves, let's say if we want to, lose weight, or maybe we need to exercise more or whatever, we make a decision in our mind to discipline ourselves. And ultimately, the reward of the discipline is that somehow we create value. We create value in ourselves because if we discipline, we weigh less, we look better, and so we have more value as a person. And so what discipline does is it brings us to a standard of increasing value based on the world system, or the system that if we would discipline ourselves, then we're going to fit in more, or we're going to have more value, or we're going to carry more value because of that discipline. And it's always a mental discipline. Like I'm not going to eat anything on Tuesdays, or I'm never gonna eat lunches during the week, or I'm going to run 10 miles a day, or whatever it happens to be. It's a decision that we make up in our mind that we're going to increase our value by doing something. That is completely different than self-control. I believe that discipline is trying to get our value from what we do, and that's not God's plan. It's not His focus. He's given us full value by His shed blood on the cross. He paid for our past, our present, and future sins, and He made all things whole, pure, and complete, and that includes us. And so we don't have to do anything to get value. We already have value. It's already full and complete, and we are already everything that God created us to be, and we don't have to do anything to make that happen. What causes us to do things is our love affair with Him. As we know how much He loves us and we walk in the Spirit, we automatically do who we are. It's in our DNA. The works were done before the beginning of time. That's what Scripture tells us. They're already complete. They're already written. And so ultimately we just walk out who we are because of the fact that we know His love. We know how much He loves us, and we automatically walk out who we are because it's already written in our DNA, and we already are who we walk out because of who we know. And so that's what walking in the Spirit does for us. But if we also notice that the fruit of the Spirit, if we look at the fruit of the Spirit, one of those places when we're talking about the fruit of the Spirit is self-control. And what that means is that if I'm walking in the Spirit, I automatically have self-control. That's who I am. It's part of my identity. And in the midst of that, I will automatically walk out who I am in that place of that Thy will be done, that place of worship. And so I don't have to strive to discipline myself. I just connect with Him. I draw closer to Him. And in the midst of it, whatever He wants to happen just becomes part of my lifestyle because I'm in that place of constant worship, constant connection, constant love affair with Him. And I do what I'm created to do. Thank you.